Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Scribo here. This is my reception area with all of Michael's art supplies and paintings because we did Michael's room last night. And here it is. So today is the 23rd of February, and it is a Wednesday, or the 25th of February. No, today's the 24th, and it's a Wednesday, or the 25th, and a Thursday in Australia. The moon started the day in Cancer and moved into Leo today. And there we have sort of a Leo sun up there with a tiger eye. This is some artwork in Michael's room. You don't usually get to see this because he has all his paintings and such around. So I thought I would give you a little view while we talked about the astrology today. Of course, the Leo moon is very self-expressive. It goes in early today, so we can expect to hear a lot. There is a trine today between Mars and Pluto. It is a Leo side trine. It's a waxing trine, so it's a trine of creative self-expression. And so it's all about creativity. It's all about self-expression. It's all about ego, really. Leo being the pinnacle of ego. This is part of a cycle, a synodic cycle that began back in 2020 when these two planets conjoined at 25 degrees of Capricorn. And that occurred March 23rd of 2020. So that was right around the time that here in America we went into lockdown and we started to see what was coming up with we didn't really know what was going on with the pandemic, but we have a much better idea now, and things are moving in a positive direction, I think, with that. But what's interesting about this synodic cycle, or the synodic cycle between Pluto and Mars, is that Mars is our unconscious desires. No, Mars is our conscious desires, Pluto is our unconscious desires, our soul's desires. And when these two planets come together in the sky, it is a seeding of the soul, from the soul, to our conscious desire nature. And this is more of a collective energy that I'm talking about. And when you're dealing with Capricorn, you're dealing with the ability to be an authority in your own life. And so that is part of what is being expressed. That is part of what is being revealed to a certain extent. And because Mars was retrograde, during the period from the conjunction to this trine, we actually had three first quarter squares between Mars and Pluto, and those occurred in the summer, in the fall, and then again in the winter. And now we're at that creative phase, that where there's a flow of energy. And so what was seeded at that time is now starting to develop into something. What I want to say about today's energy is that while trines are considered relatively sort of positive in that there's a flow of energy, Mars and Pluto energy is very transformational, and so it can be used and utilized in some pretty powerful ways for healing, for evolution of the soul. But there's nothing really holding back the Pluto energy when it's trine Mars. And so if there are areas of your life where you refuse to transform, fate may step in, where perhaps you are not willing to take responsibility for your life. That initial conjunction in Capricorn, we might find situations that occur Change is fast and furious today. It's not necessarily negative. It could be very positive in your life, but be aware that there's nothing holding back that energy. There's nothing holding back the Mars energy, and there's nothing holding back the Pluto energy. So it's important to utilize it as it, if you can. Sometimes it's just like a gale force wind blowing through your life, and you just have to, be in the moment about that. But, if you have been attending to your soul, then perhaps, and learning the lessons of this time, instead of just feeling the need to just duck, duck and cover, which, maybe that's a lesson for you. Maybe that's not a bad thing, right? But that being said, just be aware that change is fast and furious. Anger can be quick, and that whatever does occur is a part of the transformation of the collective soul. All right, so this was a painting that a friend of ours made for our wedding for us. And then everything else on the walls is Michael. This is his gorilla family. And these are the mountains. The mountains in the back are the mountains of Asheville. And then he has some Sedona red. And then he has, that's a little turtle with the little baby turtles there. Isn't that cute? And of course the giant ram, he is an Aries. And then we have a dragon here. See the dragon? Pretty cool, huh? All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that little tour of Michael's room. It's cold and frosty outside. Kind of muddy, so I figured this would be a good thing to look at today. All right, guys, much love from the Seeds of Transformation, from Michael, and from myself. Have yourself a great day. Be careful today, okay? Bye.